I live here on the corner of Robin Hood and Brookwood Road. I've been here for 11 years, and for the first 8 years that I lived here, this road was wet all the time. Most of it came from under the property, and a lot of it came down Brookwood. The road was in such terrible condition that eventually it became necessary to replace the road. The city came out and started working on the surface, and they put in a French drain to make sure the water that was coming under the property would not affect the road. They put in a new drainage system on the corner to handle all the water, and when they were all done, we had a beautifully new paved road running up Brookwood that I'm sure will last for many years. But when it rains, things are different. The water that starts coming down Robin Hood Road, most of it is trapped and gone into the rainwater system. But the water coming down Brookwood doesn't get into the drain at all, not a drop. The rest of it just pours down Brookwood Road. And the water that's going down Robin Hood Road, when it makes the turn, is going down Robin Hood Road, and eventually it's draining into this field on the right. You can see that even after a rain, the water keeps coming down for a long time. But in the winter, the water turns to ice. Now, these are some pictures from last year when we had a real ice problem. And it wasn't quite as bad this year, but you can see that even at that, it was hard to walk on the ice. The other problem we have is the school bus that turns around on that property, on that street, every morning at 7:30. And it just seems that it would be good to not have that ice. 8 years ago, the city came out and did a temporary fix. They had a milling machine and they milled a groove along the curb going all the way down to the corner. And for many years, it captured all that water, but eventually it deteriorated. I'm not sure what the answer is, but I'm hoping that the city can do something to solve this problem and capture this rainwater.